We've been talking to you for years about how you create your own reality and how you create through the thoughts that you think. What we want to inspire you to is an early and easy awakening to the high-flying disc. We want you to feel as sure as we are about you that you have the ability to get on it and to maintain it mostly. We want to help you push the reset button. We want you to feel the power of your own point of attraction. We want you to feel the control that you have of your own point of attraction. And so we want to say something strong here. We are going to push this reset button today. It's our promise that you're going to get this because we know it so powerfully and you're willing to listen. And in the hours that we are together, you will find resonance with your point of power. But we want you to know that it only lasts a day, because tomorrow you have to get on that high-flying disc again. And the next day, you want to get on that high-flying disc again. And we want to say to you that you were born on it. How do I get on the high-flying disc? Well, you were born there. I know, but that was a long time ago. Now how do I get on it? Well, you have the potential of being on it every morning unless you remember something unpleasant from yesterday. In other words, when you wake up, what disc do you jump on? Oh, yeah, I got to go to work. Yeah. Going to be a lot of traffic today. Better hurry. Oh, it's going to be hot again today. Or maybe you wake up into a household full of confusion and you just want to pull the pillow over your head and not get up. We want you, before you go to bed or before you go to sleep, to pre-pave your morning and say to yourself, in the morning, I'm going to wake up on the high-flying disc and I'm going to acknowledge that I'm there and I'm going to milk it as best I can. Now, you might not make it till breakfast. You might not even make it till you get out of bed. Esther has begun saying, she's been doing this for about 6 weeks now. And after about day 20, it became really, really easy to do. And she began saying to herself, oh, I'm awake. A startling and profound announcement to herself. I'm awake. For a while she'd say, damn, I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. Am I going to go back to sleep? Because sometimes she has the luxury of doing that. Or am I going to get up? Now, this was an important thing for her to acknowledge, because if she's going to go back to sleep, she doesn't want any thoughts to get going, except thoughts of slumber. But if she's going to get up, she wants to make sure that the thoughts that she's thinking are thoughts that will be valuable to her. She wants to make sure that they are high-flying thoughts. And so usually she begins with some strong statement of appreciation of something that's very easy for her to appreciate. It doesn't take much. It only takes 17 seconds in order to begin your day. You've been saying for a long time, or maybe they've been saying for a long time before you got here, or maybe none of you have ever said this before in your life. Getting out of bed on the right side, or getting off on the right foot. That's what we're really talking about. Establishing your vibrational point of attraction first, because we want you to understand that if you choose it first, it's so easy to get that positive momentum going. But if you wait until you've, without meaning to, by default, picked up and carried over some negative momentum, then it's harder for you to shift from that negative momentum. So how do you feel about the beliefs that you hold? How do you feel about the expectations that you hold? Esther said to us in the early days of our explaining this to her, but Abraham, it's true. It's true. This thing I believe, this thing I expect is true. And we said, we're not questioning that, but we have another question for you. Do you want it in your experience? Well, what's that got to do with anything? Everything. But it's true. We said, there are many things that are true that you want to experience, and there are many things that are true that you don't want to experience. We would suggest you keep the things you want to experience that are true active in your vibration, while you deactivate the things that are true that you don't want in your experience. Deactivate them. How do you do that? By withdrawing your attention from them. Okay, so I'm not going to think about that thing that I'm thinking about. How's that working out? I'm not going to think about that. I'm not going to think about that. I'm not going to think about this, because when I think about this, it really bothers me, and I'm not going to think about this. It bothers me to think about this. I'm not going to think about this. I've been thinking about this for far too long. I'm not going to think about this anymore. I want you to stop doing that, you say to your children. I don't want to see that again. And your children know what to say. They want to say, then look the other way. If you don't want to see it, then don't ask me to stop doing it. Just look away. And that really is our message to you. You could learn it from your children. Just look away. Well, that feels odd in a reality-based society, doesn't it? Because most humans have been sorting the realities, the manifestations, into piles. These are good piles, and these are bad piles, and these are not so good piles. And we say, but then by the time it's manifested, that's not when we want you to try to apply your focus. It's hard not to notice things that are around you if you've got a vibration that's active within you. So, well, your state of being is what it is. And we talked about, did you hear us as we were talking about that source energy part of you who exists even though you're in your physical body? So an utter state of appreciation is when the thought you are thinking right now about whatever it is you're thinking about matches the thought that the source within you is thinking right now. Here's the part about what you're thinking about. Ooh. This is important to understand. Source isn't thinking thoughts trying to get you to come and think those thoughts, because you're the creator of your reality. But source is thinking about the thing you're thinking about with a point of view that doesn't have any resistance in it. We haven't said that to you before in that clear way. Did you hear it? Source is interested in what you are thinking about. That's why we were playing with our friend. We're right there with you. The things that matter to you, we're there focused. We know who you are, who you really are. We know where you want to be in terms of manifestation. We know where you are in relationship to all of that. And we are focusing in the direction of what you want all of the time, you see. And when you deviate from it, you feel the discord in that. So appreciation, the ultimate appreciation. And appreciation is the ultimate state of non-resistance. The basis of appreciation is a vibrational frequency that holds no resistance. And true self-appreciation just means you've practiced it until it's easy to be there. We watch so many people who you're harder on yourself than you are on anyone else. It's easy for you to appreciate the beautiful day or the cute kittens in the whack-a-kitten box. It's easy for you to appreciate just about everything. It's harder for you to appreciate yourself, usually because you've practiced not appreciating yourself, usually because there have been people who have not understood this, who have wanted to feel better sincerely, who have watched you doing things that made them not feel good, and then have made you believe that you need to do something different so that they can feel good. So we could talk a lot, and there's no value in it, about how you get to not appreciating self. The important thing is how to pick up the mantle of that and begin to appreciating self. And what we notice is just practice appreciating anything. Appreciate that, and appreciate that, and appreciate that, and appreciate that, and occasionally appreciate that, and then appreciate that, and 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 occasionally appreciate that. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And you'll just get so in the rhythm of appreciation that before you know it, because what makes you not appreciate that self? You're really going to like this. I haven't said this before, and it's right here out on this leading edge with all of us. The reason that you haven't been appreciating self is because you have had split energy that doesn't allow you to feel that way. In other words, it's hard to appreciate yourself when you don't feel good. So appreciation isn't something that you do, it's something that you are. Appreciation is a state of vibrational relationship. So it's not an action, it's a result of focus. So let's stay there for a little bit, because doesn't it feel like it's something I should do? I should go to the grocery store, I should get gas, and I should appreciate. And what appreciation is the feeling of vibrational relationship between what source feels about whatever it is I'm thinking about and what I feel. What I feel is about those different frequencies. So if I am practicing alignment with source on every subject that is active within me, then I'm absent of the gap. I'm absent of resistance. I'm in the presence of that vibration, and the result of that is I feel what I'm wanting to call appreciation. We like to call love and appreciation identical frequencies.
Makes sense.
It's easier for you to appreciate the word appreciate than it is to appreciate the word love, because love has a lot of tangled pieces for many of you. Appreciate. I want to feel appreciation. I want to feel complete alignment with the source within me. I want to feel appreciation. I want to feel clarity. Appreciation, clarity, same state of being.
Right.
I want to appreciate. I want to love, same vibrational state of being. I want to focus my mind in a way. I want to say it better. I can say that better. I can say that better. I love living in this country. I wish the Democrats and Republicans would get their acts together. I could say that better. I dream of the day. Would you write that in your letter? I dream of the day that they will get along. I can say that better. I love this nation. I could say that better. I love living here. I could say that better. I love being who I am. I could say that better. I love focusing my world into reality. I love practicing a vibration that makes it easy for me to find the positive aspects in everything. I look forward to finding the positive aspects in the political parties. I can say that better. I love finding appreciation in everything. I look forward to finding things to appreciate in the political system. I can say that better. I love appreciating. I'm so looking forward to the day when they all get along. I can say that better. I'm so looking forward to the day when I don't care whether they get along or not. I can say it better. What they do has nothing to do with me. I can say it better. I create my own reality. I can say it better. I'm entertained by what I see out in the world. I'm entertained by what I see out in the world. I can say it better. I love what I see out in the world. I can say it better. The world is such a lovely place to see. I can say it better. I'm really good at focusing out into the world. I can say it better. The world does not need to stand on its head for me, because I have the ability to focus in a way that I can stand in a vibration of appreciation no matter what's going on. It's hard to say it better than that. When you get there, you see, that's what you're reaching for.
Wonderful.
So it's not appreciation you're reaching for, it's alignment that you're reaching for. And you can call that alignment, that absence of resistance, lots of different things. It is love, it is clarity, it is empowerment, it is self-realization, it is fulfilling my purpose, it is uplifting, it is well-being. We've enjoyed this interaction. You are a wonderful group of consciousnesses. It's exhilarating to us to play with you, and it has been satisfying to us to feel your frequencies moving into alignment with who you really are steadily as a result of the conversations that we've had. It's our powerful desire that you not work hard at this, and that you just take as much of the simplicity from this conversation as you can today, and just practice a few things that have occurred to you that would be easy for you to practice, so that you can demonstrate to yourself the accuracy, the vibrational accuracy of these words. Words don't teach. It's only life experience that teaches. But we've been together for enough hours, and you've contemplated this deliberate creation from